Hi, today we're going to be talking about three important parts in order to bring the community and law enforcement together. And those three things we're going to be talking about today are expectation, engagement, and consistency. And so when we look at expectation, what are the expectations of the community? What are you looking for in law enforcement? Many of community meetings I attend, people are angry and frustrated and passionate about the way they're being treated. So what are your expectations? You want to be treated fairly. You want to be treated as an adult. You want to be treated as a respectable man or woman. And those are great things to do. And so what we want to provide is, how do you do that? How do you go about doing that? And so what law enforcement must realize is that everyone is not a criminal. But what the community must realize is that my life is on the line and law enforcement life is on the line. And so the initial contact, the very first 10 to 15 seconds will be a bit abrasive, because I need to make sure you're not trying to kill me because I have a great family and I want to go home to them. But after that initial contact, what are the expectations? The expectations are treating people with respect, good common sense. And a great rule of that is treat everyone as if they're your mom, your sister, your wife, or your children. If we can do that, then we can get along better in our level of expectation. But then also law enforcement has a level of expectation. And so if I pull you over, I'm not here to arrest you or make you feel bad. And please don't be offensive right off, community. Could you please give them a moment to explain what they're doing, how they're doing it, and everything that they are doing. That way, if we both respect each other and we both know our levels of expectation, then we can move forward. Secondly is engagement, which is really important, because I may not mean to come off bad, but if I do, it's still a bad situation. And so we both have to bring down our level of intensity on that pullover. So if someone has pulled you over, you need to know, hey, it's not their fault. Let me see what's going on. Let me calm down and let me engage them properly. Let me engage them with respect. Let me engage them with honor, and let me engage them as the man or woman they are. And that goes for law enforcement as well. Once everything is safe, then I can engage you as a regular, respectable adult. And that's what I want to do. I want to engage you properly. And then the third thing in that is simply making sure that we are consistent each and every time we do it. Now, you may have some officers that are great at doing it and others that need a bit of work. We may have some community members that understand and allow things to take place, and you may have some that are offended because they got pulled over. So we have to develop consistency in our approach with one another. And once we can develop consistency, we will see a great turnout in the community and law enforcement. You know, there's a great coffee joint that says this: if you go 5 days straight, they will probably end up knowing your name and your drink. Why? Because you've been there 5 days straight and you've ordered the same drink. So they have a level of engagement. They know your name. They have a level of expectation. They know what you're going to order. And they have a level of consistency, because you know how to make their drink right each and every time. And that's what keeps you coming back. And that's what builds the relationship. So if we can come together and begin to have expectation, proper engagement, and consistency, we'll see a great community law enforcement relationship. Thank you, and please consider those things.